Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Thursday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Black is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, they've got James. Wagner is out there with Randall. Then there's Brown. And it's Maxey in at the point. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar, but either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play. What a well-placed screen by Randall. Not only helping the ball handler, but also making some room for himself.
Now, here's Suggs. Tries the spin move. Clock at 6. Shoots. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando. From deep, Maxey. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Well, LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. Win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
And Brown drops them both.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Now, here's Wagner. LeBron with the block.
Now that's how you protect. The rim. James timed that one perfect.
And the 76ers making a change here. Bonus checked in. 1:58 left to play in the first. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, thanks a lot. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that." Back to you, Kevin.
They've got their fans fired up. Okay, thank you, Allie. And Orlando has possession. The 76ers getting the bucket.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
On the wing, Brown. LeBron outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Banchero passes to Wagner. Out to the right wing. Black kicks to Wagner. Looking to end the run. Rebound by the 76ers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And that one, good. Maxi's got his second bucket of the night.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Arlo's checked in. Porter comes in for LeBron. Beal's checked in for Brown. And it's Simons in for Maxey. Carter looking around. Steps back. Free throw line jump shot. And there's Banchero on the assist by Carter.
Yeah, and a nice touch there from Banchero to get the jumper to fall.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Beal from the arc. And out of bounds is the Magic. Will gain possession.
Substitution. Number 8, Jamal Cain.
.12 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Bain. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Magic making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Now Simon. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Big men for them. They have Isaac and Vucevic. Banchero up there with Desmond Bain. And it's De Silva in at the small forward. And it's Banchero missing. The 76ers leading by 9. Simons with the ball. Still scoreless. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Yeah, Simons put in all of his speed to work on that drive.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And Anthony Simons cut his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Stan. Some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, He couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and I'm not out there talking the game. It's doing everyone a disservice. Back over to you guys.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Well, you have to appreciate a high-octane player like Anthony Simons. He runs the floor and just outworks other guys every chance he gets.
And Simons drops them both. The Magic trail by 11. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Five on the clock. No good on the three. 1:51 left in the first half of the game. Randall, a screen on Wagner. Brown kicks to Randall. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, you could tell that Randall was looking for his shot there. Got the ball and wasted no time putting up the jab. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Count it.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Magic.
Give yourself a round of applause. Substitution on the court.
1:12 left in the first half of basketball. Black dishes to Carter. Wagner passes to Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The 76ers leading by 13. Randall left side. Sweet little floater. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Randall doesn't back down from physical coverage. In fact, he welcomes the challenge.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Maxey finds Brown. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Here's Black. 76ers getting the bucket. Suggs passes to Wagner. That one goes in. Wagner's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothering interior defense.
Here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 17.
And Matador defense, that's one of the...
Oh, my goodness!
Perfect timing there.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And so we wrap up the first half. 76ers ahead. They lead by 14. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. So far through the first two quarters, Julius Randle has really stood out.
Randall's rise has been impressive, from role player to budding star. And tonight he's putting on this entire arsenal that he's displayed is impressive.
Yeah, he stepped it up, that's for sure. Love seeing his hard work pay off.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. We've got one here from NBA Champions 1995. Would you rather play in today's league or your own era? Kenny, you want to start us out?
Ooh, that's a tough, because I do get curious about how my game would translate in today's games. Guys taking so many threes. I was a good three-point shooter. But I still take my era. I can't argue with success.
Yeah, my era, I owned it. No better time for me to be in the game.
Owned it? Okay.
Yeah, well, that's good, because if you guys were playing now, who'd be sitting here at the desk with me?
It'll be Shaq Jr. and Kenny Jr.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. They've got Wagner. LeBron James is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Maxey, and it's Brown in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. James, and it's Suggs with the rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets are not being complacent. They are already making transactions. They're so excited to have Joel Embiid on their team. This front office has worked very hard to get the former MVP. There have been lots of rumors around Embiid lately. He'll bring incredible scoring plus size to this team. It's a major, major upgrade.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And it's the Magic with the ball after Jaylen Brown's miss. Carter outside. Banchero against Randle. It's Black in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers leading by 14. Here's Maxey. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the stripe.
This is his first free throw of the game. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Tyrese Maxey.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Free throw good, Maxey.
Well, we've all watched Maxey's game grow through the years, and he continues to improve.
Maxey hits them both. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Carter. Now Wagner, and they double up Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banchero for 3. The 76ers leading by 16. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 6 points for Paolo Banchero.
Nice job by Banchero. He is so aggressive in the paint.
Now, here's Maxey. Black defending. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Wagner. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. He gets it in there. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Outside, James. LeBron. Oh, LeBron does it again.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Magic trail by 14. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Changes for Philadelphia. Porter's checked in for James. Beal comes in for Brown. And it's Simons in for Maxey. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The three. The rebound by Simon.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
There's the drive. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Textbook pick and roll. Simons is a natural at running these sets.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Isaac finds Wagner. In the corner, it's Bain. Drains the 19-footer.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Porter. Beyond the arc. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. In the corner, it's Bain. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Rick. And so it's Philadelphia enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Big men for him. They have Isaac and Vucevic. Desmond Bain out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's De Silva in at the 3 slot. Outside, Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Sinks the triple. And the 76ers lead by 13.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Vucevic, and that one comes up a bit short.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Randall. Isaac with some nice D.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Count the basket.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Maxey. Here's Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Randall. And they recover it. Maxey from 15 feet away. It's good.
Oh, nice shot by Maxey. He is definitely a three-level guy.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. He's checked in for Porter. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now Wagner.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
It's James. Point blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
The Magic trail by 13. Now, here's Wagner. Now Carter. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
So it's Orlando now after the Sixers pick up 2. Carter fires. He's off from 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Philadelphia.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyrese Maxey.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
That's good from Wagner. To Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players 6'10" with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
Now LeBron, after the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Bane. That one goes in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Orlando Franz Wagner, second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, James. And James drills them both. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our